Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Let me get the camera set up here. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. Just getting stuff set up. There we go. All right. Can anyone hear me? See if I can get the camera a little bit better. There we go. All right. Hello, hello. Hey, Andrea. Let's see if I can figure out how I make you admin. All right, I think I made you a moderator. Type something again and let me check. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's why I'm going to work on a journal cover today. And I think also maybe do some journaling cards. So, all right, we will give folks just a couple minutes to get started or to join. I have my winter pajamas on, and I have my glass of wine. And I think I got enough of this fabric to make 2 journals, but I think I'm just going to do one cover tonight. All right, so before I cut the fabric, I am going to finish off making the cover base. So this is just a really hard or thick chipboard, and I bought it off of Amazon. And I tried to find them in 12 by 12 sheets, but these were actually 8.5 by 11 sheets. And I cut them down so the cover it's 9 inches tall by 6 inches wide, and same as the back. And then the spine, I did 1 1/4. I've done 1 1/2, and I've done 2 inches. I don't really like super thick spines. I know some people do, but that's why I went with 1 1/4. So the last thing I want to do is cut this down, and I wanted to show you all how I do it, because sometimes it's hard, at least it was for me, like, how do I cut this thick chipboard? So I have a trimmer. I either use this trimmer, which is a Fisker's trimmer, or I use my We Are Memory Keepers trimmer. And this one has a new blade in it, and I like to keep my blades separate. So the blade I use to use chipboard, I don't use it to cut paper, and I feel like that keeps my blade for my paper sharper longer, because this chipboard will, I feel like it dulls the blade. So it still takes a little bit of effort to trim this. And I had marked this at 6 inches, and I'd already cut it to 9 inches tall. But I just kind of go back and forth like this multiple times. take it and I'll bend it so you can see it's almost all the way through. And then I just kind of flip it over and I'll put a little mark just to help me see that indentation. And then I line that up on this side and I cut it till it comes apart like that. And if it's ever off a little bit, the trick I've found is if you have a sanding block, you can use your sanding block, or I'll just use a fingernail file, and I'm gonna hold this over the garbage can, but I just file this down. So if I don't get it perfectly lined up. How's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate y'all joining. So I will put the white on the outside, and then this will be the inside cover, and I'll usually cover this up with either some paper or fabric as well. So got my fabric here, and I got this at Joann's, as you can see. So let me know what y'all have been up to today. I haven't done too much today. So I want about, I don't know, what is that, a half inch maybe, or an inch around all the edges. So this will be my front cover, and then this will be the back. And I do love my sewing scissors for sure. So I'm just going to cut along here. I could get my rotary blade out, but I don't have to cut a lot. So I'm just going to use these scissors. And then I'm going to rotate this. Hopefully y'all can see okay. So I actually did some coffee dyeing of paper today. That was fun. I did some doilies, envelopes, and just some copy paper. So I plan on using some of that in this journal. After I glue the cover on, I'll show you some of the my camera's got a little crooked here. I'll show you some of the things I might use in my journal, papers and whatnot. But it seemed like it took forever for papers to dry in the oven. I did them about 250 degrees. And the last time I did it, it was warm outside, and so I just dried them outside, and they dry a whole lot quicker out in the sun. After I get this cover glued on, I am going to work on some journaling cards. What are you up to tonight, Andrea? Hello. I don't know how to say your name there. MXLL? But welcome. And I use this, it's a glue gun finger saver to kind of spread the glue out. Oh, nice, Andrea. Did you have a lot of stuff you had to get rid of or go through? You gonna do your yard sale on the weekend? And I find that spreading the glue out also helps from the glue showing through on the fabric. So there's no clumps to kind of seep through. And I leave about, like a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch, I think, between the front and back cover and the spine so that it'll turn up there. Make sure the fabric is smoothed out. Oh, that fabric's so pretty. So yeah, about an eighth of an inch, I think. Right, if ever tack's getting low, I might have to order some more. Okay. Line that up. There we go. Okay, it might be a little too far apart. Get that a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, nice. And then another thing I do a little bit different is a lot of people will cut the corners off, and I actually fold them in. I like that look that you get there, so I'm going to do that next. Welcome, welcome. I am I'm just finishing up this, gluing on this cover, and then I'm going to hop over and work on some journaling cards. And who was it? There was someone commented, I'll have to look in a second. They were wanting some ideas on what to do with paper beads that they have made. And they apparently have made a whole bunch of them. Is it Melody? I can't remember who made that comment. Might have been Melody. And I don't have any paper beads at the moment, but I was thinking of some different things that you can do with them. And, you know, the obvious one is you can add them to your spine dangles if you do spine dangles on your journals. And that's always a fun, simple thing. And you can either string really thin wire through the center of the paper or string, whichever you have, and, you know, add some beads in addition to the paper beads, wooden beads or glass beads. And then the other thing you can do is you can add them to paper clips, and you could turn them into, you know, little dangles that dangle off the edge of your page on your journal. Like, you could have them dangle off here. I think that would be pretty. So spine dangles and paper clips. You could, now it's not really journal related, but you can actually use them to decorate vases and pots and things like that. Like on the outside of it, you can go around with some grout. So lots of different options with the spine dangles. You could, depending on how big they were, you could kind of arrange them like a flower and have them be a cover on the front of a journal cover. So lots of different options there. Yeah, I've been pretty happy. Been keeping my craft room pretty organized and straightened since my daughter helped me. Oops. So yeah, just having a little hangout, drinking a little wine. Just remember, I'll put the links down below, but they're in my other videos. I have a Facebook group, and I have a giveaway going on in that Facebook group right now until the 14th. And my Patreon is up and live, and if you join in January, you'll also get December's Patreon package. It's a bonus. I've already started working on and thinking about February's Patreon, and I'm really excited about it. Alright. So it's that easy to put a journal cover together. Now I will let this dry and I will put corner protectors on it, but I'll do that later. Oh my gosh, this is just really, really cute. Wow. It's cuter than I imagined. I love this. It's almost like a blue-green in the background. I think that's so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Andrea. And I have this book that I definitely going to somehow incorporate these, whether they be on tags or journal pages. But I got this out in Seattle, so I think that'll be fun to use in there. Maybe even the cover. All right, so let me let this dry, and then I'll pull in the journal cards. So I have a few of these cards I've already cut. Oops. That I thought I would play around with. And I am going to be using some old music papers. And I want to use some collage paper. And we grab some scraps, some dictionary pages, and I have some stamps, and I have my scraps. And I have my vintage photo. Remember to hit the thumbs up button. Alright, let me set some of this out of the way. You'll see okay. Alright, so I'm first going to start with just kind of covering these. I'm going to start with these bigger ones. These are 4 by 6 with the corners rounded, and these are 4 by 3, and they're pretty good cardstock weight. And I want to definitely use some of this collage paper. This is the Tim Holtz. This one is called, I think it's just called collage paper. Oh, document. It's called document. And I think I want to start with some music paper first. And I just look at this natural color on here. And they're pretty fragile. So that's why I thought these would be good for collaging. Welcome to the newcomers. Make sure y'all can still see okay. Get my glue stick and my glue. To all the newcomers, let me know where you're from. I'm going to try to put some of this yumminess on the edges on here. That is just so fragile. I am just going to be winging it here for a little bit. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see what happens. I don't really have a big plan in mind. So we'll see what happens. Y'all have any suggestions? Put them out there. Oh, come on, get up there. There we go. All right. I got this music book at an estate sale. So I'm going to do maybe 3 at a time. You can probably see that okay. And maybe I'll zoom in just a touch. See how that works. See, you have to even be careful just inking this paper up. Remember what year it's from. To look and see. Oops. Another little tear. And then let's see if I can fit one more in here. I also have this as those paper piano or the automatic pianos that play songs. And I have some of this, so I think I'll use some of that too. Let me know where you're from and if this is your first time catching me live or not. I got this Yoo-hoo glue stick over in Ireland. I found it in an art supply store in London or in Dublin. And I was excited to find it because I could never find it here locally. I think you can order it online, but I haven't done that. Alright, we'll start with 3 and we'll see how far I get. Now I want to do a little collage. See what I want to put on here. My fingers are all gluey and sticky. might go over the edges, but I'll just trim that off later. A little bit of that here. Just whatever floats my boat. Okay, it's coming together. I'm planning on, I think, using these in my mushroom journal. And I'm probably going to sew around them as well. Add another detail. Okay. How's that looking? Well, hi, Kelly. Got another Kentucky person here. It's awesome. Welcome. I am just working on some journaling cards. So I have this 4x6, and then I also have these 3x5, and then if you joined late, I made this, covered this journal, mushroom journal. Love that fabric. And then I have this, look at this old German English dictionary. It's falling apart. I don't know if there's a year on here. 1971. Looks like. So I think I'll try to use some of this as well. Possibly. This is good practice for me. I've been kind of out of practice with just some collaging with Christmas cards and stuff. Oh, well, that's sweet, Kelly. Thanks. My daughter's on here too. Yeah, it is kind of nice watching YouTube on TV, though, isn't it? Nice big screen. I just watch on my iPad when I'm in my craft room. I don't really have a TV in the craft room. Don't really have a good spot for it because I'd be looking up. I'd have it like a crick in my neck from looking up. But I do. I'll watch it in the bedroom, YouTube, on the TV. I actually got that fabric, Kelly, at Joann's, believe it or not. I was shocked. They had a few that I took some pictures of that I might go back and get in the future. got it on sale. I picked up half a yard, and it looks like that's enough for at least 2 journals, maybe more than that. And maybe even like a couple small journals or something. I don't know if these are going to be any good or not, but we'll see. What's the secret? You just keep adding layers till you like it. So we'll see what happens. Wow. I take for granted all the stores that we have here in Louisville. How far away do you have to drive to get to that Joann's in the next town? Yeah, I'm really sad. There was this little quilting store just a couple miles from our house, and I have purchased so many beautiful fabrics from that quilting store for my journals. And I didn't realize that they closed. So I'm really sad. Apparently, she still has an online website, but I'm just not really good at shopping for fabric online. I like to be inspired and walk around and look at it and touch it and feel it. So that was sad to find out. Okay, what else? Maybe I'll try some of this. This is pretty fragile too. This is really old. Corbin. Okay, 20 minutes. That's not horrible. I mean, it takes me 20 minutes to get to my Joann's. So that's not bad at all. Not too bad. Now, Kelly, I'm sure you told me, how long have you been doing journals? Yeah, Joann's is expensive. I agree. It's very expensive. That's why I try to get it on sale, and I had a coupon. My Michaels doesn't even have fabric. Oh, I forgot to ink that up. Oh, well. It's getting there. I don't know. How do these look on camera? Kind of boring. Year and a half. Okay. It's kind of addicting, isn't it? Not loving these yet. Keep working on them. I just watched a movie called The Menu on HBO Max, and it was kind of creepy. A friend had said, don't waste your time watching it, but then I was like, well, now I have to see why she said not to watch it. And I mean, I was coffee dye and paper, so it's not like I really wasted my time, but it was kind of creepy. It's about a psycho chef, so if you want to watch it, if you like creepy, it's on HBO Max, called The Menu. Let's see. Okay, I got some of that. Some of that. Let's see what else I can add. We'll add a little bit more. Some tea or coffee dyed doily. You should watch it, Andrea. I want to see what you think about it. Yeah, I love HBO Max. I'm trying to think what else I just recently watched on HBO Max. I did. I binge watched Ginny and Georgia on Netflix. It was really good. So I'll trim these off. Okay, let's see what else I have. Let me look over here in this other pile of paper. Yes, it's so good, Kelly. You have to watch Ginny and George. So good. Scraps in here. Oh yeah, Firefly Lane is really good too. I agree. Let's see. That might be a possibility. Then maybe that. Alright, that might give me something to play with there. Let's see. Get this out of the way. you a little bit about that. So you forgot about, oh yeah, Firefly Lane, yeah. Did y'all watch Virgin River? That was another good one. Well, now I trimmed it down too much. That's aggravating. All right, let me get some washi tape. Yeah, it's really good. Virgin River is pretty good. I can't wait for the morning show to come out with a new season. And also Ted Lasso. Where is the end of this washi tape? Well, sorry guys. Trying to find a good washi tape. Put a little bit down here. Since I tore that too short. There we go. That'll work. Oh, I ended up watching all of Grace and Frankie. It did get not as good the later seasons. I agree. Just kind of got a little silly. But yes, I love it. Love those ladies. Now, I did see a commercial for a movie coming out called 80 for Brady. And it has, oh gosh, a lot of those different awesome older actresses. Their names escape me at the moment. But it comes out February 3rd, and I wanna go see that. It looks amazing, hilarious. All right, I'm not loving these, but it's all right. I'll keep working on them. I don't know, maybe I put too much on them or something. Right, I want some other little something. I try to use up scraps and I make more scraps. California Sweet. I haven't heard of that. I like Alan Alda. Yeah, Jane Fonda's awesome. All right, let's see here. I am going to try to finish these two up. The bases anyway. So then what I want to do is try to find some kind of pretty focal point to put on these. So, maybe a big fat mushroom. Oops. Oh, shoot. And I think a stamp like right there might look nice. And then I need a little something down here. Oh, maybe some of this. Nice. Well, I've enjoyed chatting with you. Yeah, stamps for sure. I have some actual, like, canceled stamps, flowers, and some animals, like that rose. That might look nice. So, I'll have to look through that. But that might have to be for another session here. So let me kind of finish this off, trim around the edges. See how that's gonna look. Yeah, and I'll put a little something right there. Oh, I might get out maybe some a lace too, some lace trim. Not too much that needs to be trimmed on this one. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's definitely a lot of fun chatting. Well, I can't get that. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to like them a little bit more. They're starting to grow on me. So, oh, a cheesecloth, yes, and a big butterfly on this one. Oh, I love that idea. Perfect. Yeah, and I had my cheesecloth out the other day, so I know where it is. Sometimes I feel like being left-handed, I don't know how to fussy cut or trim. It's like it's backwards for me or something. Okay, I like that butterfly idea on that one for sure, and some cheesecloth. What about this middle one? What should we do on that one? So this cardstock, these are actually, we are memory keepers. They're called letterpress flat cards, and they discontinued them. So I've been hoarding them, and I finally decided I'm gonna use them. And but it's a pretty. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna at least save one, so when I go shopping for some cardstock that I can find a similar weight, because it's so nice. I don't know why they discontinued them. It's really sad. Okay, and I need the ink around the edges. Lace trim, mushroom. Ooh, a button. Ooh, what about like a wax seal? Also, that's an option. Put a wax seal stamp. Okay, I'm liking these more and more. Thanks for the encouragement, ladies. See, Kelly, I need your help on figuring out the ephemera pieces, or the little decorative pieces to put on here. This has been good practice for me. Okay, this one might be my favorite. I like that and that. But I really love that rose right there. Okay, so anywho, just thought I'd pop on here, do a little journaling cards with you guys. Wax seal, definitely. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the White Lotus. Oh, yeah, that's the resort place. That was so good. We do have similar. Okay, cool, Kelly. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm going to try to do these probably once a week, do a live. If I can do more than that, I will. But yeah, no, this is kind of fun. And I like kind of getting to know the people who watch my videos. That's kind of fun. And they get to know me. But yeah, I have 3 more of these big ones. I've also coffee dyed some of these. So that'll be fun too, to play around with them. But yeah, I've been hoarding them. And I thought I'd make some little tiny journaling cards too. So I might just keep playing after I hang up with you guys. Yes. Okay, awesome. That'll be great. Have your notifications on. And thanks to everyone else who didn't comment that watched. Remember to hit the like button, please, if you haven't already. And I'm hoping the live chat will stay. The last time I did a live, the live chat didn't stay for the replays. So hopefully that'll happen this time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Andrea, thanks for being a moderator. I think we didn't really have any trolls, so that's awesome. But yeah. Alright guys, y'all have the good rest of your evening. And I will talk to y'all soon. Ooh, an eyelet with a light bulb. And oh, yeah. Alright, I gotta write this stuff down or I'll forget it. That's awesome. Eyelet. With bulb and charm. cheesecloth. Alright, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you all so much for joining me. It was so fun chatting with you. Y'all have... Okay, I knew what you meant. Bolt pen. Yep, it was so fun chatting with you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.